Louis Spencer, what's going on, boys? Back at it. Premier League football. You guys know the drill. Wolves versus City. Earlier games today, though, was watching Sunderland game. Round of applause for Sunderland. 3-0. Looked absolutely incredible. 3 unbelievable goals. West Ham, on the other hand, a bunch of donkeys. Spurs look good. Richarlison making pretty much everybody eat his words. He actually looked like a world-class striker in that game. Kudos looked fantastic as well. The link up between Kudos and Richarlison was incredible. I am still trying to set up the TikTok stream though, so I cannot see chats for right now. You're gonna have to give me a second. Didn't see the Brighton Fulham game, but I did see that Fulham equalized it in the last minute. What are Wolves even expected to be like this season? And put predictions in the chat. What are we feeling for this game? I don't even know. I kind of feel like I think City's going to win, but it's going to be close. Like Wolves are going to make it interesting. It'll be like a... I'd like it to be entertaining. I'd like a 3-2, but I could see a 2-1. No Ederson in the team. James Trafford gets the start. Ederson seems like he's going to be on his way to Galatasaray, which is kind of crazy to me. How old is Ederson? Like, he still has many good years left in him, and he's going to Galatasaray.
Do you think you could send me the Fubo email?
Yeah.
On text?
Yeah.
Cool.
Huh. Oh, shit. Okay. What is going on, boys? Okay, I can see the chats again. Jordan up in here. Shrimp up in here. Keen the Dream up in here. Sunderland to win the league. Dude, that performance was literally legendary. They're doing a little tribute to Jota right now. Wolves fans, literally some of them brought to tears. I didn't see the starts of the other Premier League games that happened. Did each game do like a little tribute to Jota? Unreal. I did predict that they would be the one promoted team that would stay up. That's what I was saying as well. United will be top of the league tomorrow when we smash Arsenal 8-2. I am predicting a United win. I'll probably be pissed off in the moment if we lose. Ruben Neves is in the crowd watching the game as well. I'll be pissed off if we lose, but like I don't want to see like online United fans, just fucking like turning on Ruben and the whole squad like if we lose the first game of the season type shit. You know what I mean? Like that would just be absolutely ridiculous. You can be pissed off with the one game or whatever, but just to like completely, because I can already see it. If we lose to Arsenal especially if we lose by more than one goal, everybody's gonna be freaking looking for Ruben's head, telling him to throw the formation out the window. I can hear it now. That's the very first thing you're gonna hear is about the formation. That Jota Tifu was unreal. Yeah, that was sick. I fuck with the Tifus. Except for when Arsenal do it. Autocorrect shit, yeah. Fucking Togo. Arsenal Togo. Adam Ramsey, what's going on, man? Dude, all the City boys are up in here right now. Boys, what are the score predictions for this game? What are the vibes? I even need to hear it from the City fans as well. And also, I'm pissed off. Pep, fuck you. Play Marmouche. I started Marmouche in my fantasy team, and he's not even playing. I guarantee you he's going to come off the bench for 10 minutes and take a spot from somebody that actually got points on my fantasy bench and piss me off. Like, if he plays at least a half an hour, I'll be happy. But they're playing fucking Oscar Bob, like, Pep, jump off a bridge. In GTA. Who is my favorite City player? I mean, probably Ruben Dias or Bernardo Silva. For obvious reasons. But to be honest with you, I don't really like any of them. Patrick Dorgu, looking to go to work early on the left-hand side. Nico Gonzalez switches the play over to Oscar Bob. Should it be Marmouche? Thought about taking on the defender. Just playing it safe. I had Kudos. He got 2 assists. How many points did he give you in the end? Because I'm still having an absolute shocker. Like, I'm pretty sure I only have 10 points. Also, boys, shout out everybody up in the stream. You know we're going to be live tomorrow for the United game, but hit the like button on this stream. Run up the likes if you want to see just more streams in general. Jeremy Doku, he's going to look to eat this guy for lunch all game. Cross comes into the box. Just a little bit too far from Holland. Headed away out for a corner. Did I just say Patrick Dorgu? I'm in fucking Doku. I'm fucking tripping, bro. Marmouche is way too fucking good to be backup for Holland. That's what I'm saying. I was like, I don't even think it's crazy to say that he could score more goals than Holland. I got 10 from Kudos alone. Patrick Dorgu, Jeremy Doku. Same thing. It's going to be very interesting to see what type of City we get this season, though. Because, like, I feel like a lot of people have Arsenal finishing second just because that seems like that's just, like, their spot right now. But even though Liverpool look a little bit iffy defensively, I'd still put my money on them winning the league. I don't see Arsenal finishing in the top 3. And you know what? Maybe they're going to surprise me tomorrow and they just beat United's ass. But, like, is Arsenal actually better than City? No. Even though on paper, you could actually... Like, this current City team that's out right now, on paper, probably wouldn't look as good as the team that Arsenal will play against us tomorrow. But the way they play, much better. Did you see Sunderland hammered West Ham? Yeah, dude, that was incredible. Top of the league, Sunderland. Job should have stayed. Alan's prediction was 3-0. Keem was saying 2-0 Wolves. Spencer 3-1 City. Scissor kick might be the goal of the season contender. Richarlison's goal? Yeah, dude, that was ridiculous. And even the first goal he scored was, like, similar to that as well in terms of, like, the Kudos Richarlison link up there. Richarlison literally looked like a world-class forward there. I was saying when I was watching the Club World Cup game against PSG, I was saying Spurs actually look so much better under Thomas Frank, but I still think they're going to struggle scoring goals because Richarlison's just not that good, and neither is Solanke. But Richarlison, those were fucking most ridiculous finishes. Like that's a contend. That the second one's a contender for goal of the season. We're on game 1. We're on game week 1. Bellegarde getting forward here for Wolves. Larson's in there. He stretches out for it. It's cleared away, but not fully. Reinders is fucking around at the top of the box a little bit. Kansas City play out of the back here. Their pressure's coming on. Wolves player fouls. And they get a free kick. How is Oscar Barb starting over Marmouche? That's what I'm saying. Like, Pep literally saw my FPL. Somehow he went into my Premier League account, saw my FPL that I was starting Marmouche, and said, you know what, fuck you, I'm benching him. Arsenal coming 12th. What are we talking about? I cannot wait for the game tomorrow, man. Like, I want to see... There's so many things I want to see. Obviously, just United versus Arsenal, massive game in general. I want to see how good Gyökeres is actually going to be in the Prem. I want to see how good Seshko is actually going to be. And just opening day as well. Like, United Arsenal opening day. Or technically not opening day, or opening day for us. At Old Trafford. It's going to be fucking electric. That's a foul. Guarav, what's up, man? Burnley had 14th. 14th, or they had 14 chances. Is that what you're saying? Did they? I kept switching back and forth throughout the games. It was crazy. I'd switch between the Spurs game over the Sunderland game, and it's like Spurs would score, and I'd switch the other game, and then Sunderland would score, and I'd have to keep switching back. Every time I'd switch, somebody would score. Rico Lewis to Forest. They say they will double his wage. That'd be a good signing for them. What is his wage? He's probably not even on that much really right now at City. Sarge, what's going on, man? Does Seshko start tomorrow? I hope so. Barca fan back up in the TikTok. What's going on, bro? They had 14 shots. Yeah, Burnley's definitely going to struggle. That was a handball. They're going to play on. Bernardo Silva gets on the end of it, blows for a free kick. Could have been a call for a handball there. And my headset's about to die. I need a good performance from Ait Nori as well. The two players in my fantasy in this game right now, Ait Nori and Marmouche, who's not even playing. SOG, what's going on, man? Tomorrow is a must-win or a draw at least for us. I would take a draw, man. I agree. We want to start the season off with, like, give the fans and even just the players as well some hope. Like, last season was a joke. Last season, the season felt like it was over before it even started. Like, it felt like it was over within the first 5 games. Richarlison, Ballon d'Or loading. Dude, why did he actually look like he was, like, the best striker in the league in that game? I'm like, who is this man? I'm like, he was rediscovering his Everton form. Amorim is a fraud. Don't ever say that to me again. Amorim's the GOAT. Amorim is the best manager I've ever seen, other than Sir Alex. Oh my goodness, I can't even. Alright, this isn't gonna work. My charger's too far away. Hold on. Dude, shout out whoever's smashing that like button on the TikTok. You're an absolute fucking legend. It's almost at 1,000 likes. Or you might already be there. It's kind of glitched at 640 for me. Spurs looking like a top 5 for sure. I mean, that's a bit let's not get too ahead of ourselves. They were playing against Burnley. Casual fan is a fraud, man. Don't expose me. I'm gonna fuck up my camera and I'm gonna fuck literally everything up here. It's gonna piss me off. Guarantee I fucked up the camera. Let's see. Oh, I did. Cool. No, he's not. He had Rashford last season, the guy who can score 25 goals. He did nothing with him. Brother, he didn't even play under Amorim. He played, what, 1 game? And then he went to Villa. Calling now Seshko 17 Prem goals. Dude, I would actually shit a dolphin if he got 15. Huh. This game is useless. Give City the win. Dude, what do you mean? Wolves are a respected side. The edge diagonal over to Oscar Bob. All right, I've seen enough. Bring on Marmouche. John Stones, ball into the box. Holland raises for it. Wolves can't fully head it away. Nico Gonzalez was in there. Bernardo Silva tried to flick it on towards goal, but it just goes straight in the hands of Jose Sa. Ready for the Barca game? Is the lineup's out for that now? That starts in like 20 minutes, doesn't it? I actually wouldn't mind throwing that on because I'm actually curious to see how Rashford plays. Is he starting? Is Rash starting? Luis says, bro, he's okay. Guy got headbutted in the side of the head. give him a minute, bro. Calling now Seshko's 7-month injury? Nah, dude. He kind of just looks like... He kind of reminds me of Bruno. I mean, I actually don't even really know his injury record. But you know what my favorite thing out of everything I saw about like all the highlights and stuff I've seen from Seshko? His basketball highlights. Like the dude's just an athlete. He strikes me as somebody who's just good at everything. And he's going to be really good at putting the ball in the back of the net. Rashford's not starting? The fuck? Let's not forget, United is a player graveyard. If Seshko even gets 10, it's a good start. All right. Easy now. You understand the new era? You understand the Amorim era? I don't think, like, you guys, you know what? I can't even really say anything. Because, you know, the recent history can't really defend anything that I'm going to say. So I just gotta let Amorim do his thing. And just let the football do the talking. And we're not even going to get Baleba. And I feel like we're not going to get a midfielder. I don't know what... I haven't really been paying attention like the last couple days. I don't know if there's been any... I saw a little bit of Adam Wharton. But I feel like if Liverpool get Gahey, then there's no chance Palace are giving up him and Wharton. Was that fucking Kolo Touré? Is he in City's coaching staff? Semedo scored 20 goals. Imagine. Bournemouth are getting relegated. Like, they're shite. I hope the gap, like, from the relegated teams isn't as, like, much as it was from last season. Because I swear it was, like, what, 10 plus points? Wasn't even close. He needs to prove himself. Prem is not a joke. Dude, United know winning the Prem better than any other club in the league. All right? We know. What do I have against Bournemouth? Well, dude, I actually genuinely don't know. I've always had a problem with Bournemouth, and I think, honestly, it's like... It's kind of like I just judge a book by its cover. Their badge is ugly as shit. And just their name is just like no disrespect to Bournemouth, but like, Bournemouth? What kind of name is that? Your team name's the Cherries? Like, you can't be named Bournemouth and then have a shit badge and then also call yourself the Cherries. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how is anybody going to take you seriously? Like, just West Brom promoted, Bournemouth down, please. Rico Lewis. Can City find a goal here? Cross in is blocked, put out for a corner. Are we even going to see a goal in this first half? I bet on over 2.5 goals in this game, so... I'm hoping, like, either Wolves take points and then I'll lose the bet. It'll kind of be like the situation yesterday. City win, let them win big, or Wolves just drop points, or Wolves take points off them, and that'll make me happy as well. Tyrone Mings stepping on Ibrahimovic's head started Troy's hatred for Bournemouth. Yeah, dude, that was fucked up. How about when Mings is always trying to get into it with somebody? How about when Mings and Greenwood were getting into it in that preseason game? The area was known historically for growing cherry trees. That's what you're known for? Growing cherry trees? I don't even like cherries. Bournemouth sounds like something they serve you in prison. Ming's a good center back, better than Harry Maguire. I actually agree with you there. Bernardo Silva into the box, trying to find Holland. Oh, he's headed it over the bar. He's trash. Seshko puts that in 100%. Marmouche would have put that in. I've already seen enough. Pep, get the sub up. Marmouche, warm up. Dude, no joke. That's a bad miss. That's a great ball from Bernardo Silva. The commentator's talking about he played it too high. It was right on his fucking head. Oh, Wolves in behind. The flag goes up. Play on, though. What do we mean? What do we... We're in the VAR era. You don't just stop the play. What the hell is this? Was it Miles? He was off, but it wasn't like it was Miles. Bournemouth time coming to an end in the Prem. I like their manager, though. Yeah, I mean, they lost... Kierkegaard, Huysen, and they had another center back that's at PSG now. I forgot what his name was, but he was pretty decent as well. And Kepa. City era is well and truly over. Especially, like, imagine if Pep left them, what would happen to them? Like the same shit that happened to us would happen to them. Like, let's say Pep decided that this was his last season. Who right now, out of all the managers that would potentially be available, who do you think would be the next manager of City? Because, like, it's going to be the same thing like Sir Alex. Like, that's the tough thing about having one of the greatest managers ever. The highs are highs, but the lows after, the shoes are really big. Big shoes to fill. I bet David Moyes to City. Imagine. You are nothing. You are a fool. You are a waste of time. Good night. Some guy said Jota ghosted in the Liverpool game. Dude, what the fuck? That's fucked up. I should have read that comment before I actually read it out loud. Get Luis Enrique, be bored at PSG then? Like, Luis Enrique is a great manager, though, but he's still, like, there is no manager that's going to be able to fill the shoes of Pep. Only Ruben. And it's too late now. You know who I actually think they should get? You guys should take a look at Ten Hag. Oh my goodness. Touches bit crap, goes all the way straight to Trafford. Wolves have had, like, these little opportunities. They just can't actually find a shot. Glasner, if he doesn't sign a new contract at Palace. No, I still think I think you should go for Ten Hag. We'll get 10 Gall. Pig Ange. Does he even manage anymore, or is he just, like, straight up retired? Sunderland game was crazy. Barca fan, dude, I'm assuming it's you who's smashing that like button. Appreciate you, man. Rounders ball, try to find Holland. Jose Sa reads it well. Can he start a counter attack here for Wolves? Long ball out. It's a great first touch. Oh, that's really good defending by Itonori. Does that give me fantasy points? It should. Man, Ole Tengal. Gotta add Moyes and Mourinho in there a bit. Hesty, what's up, man? He says, I got a bad feeling with B clubs always cause us problems. Brighton, Bournemouth, and Brentford. Like, cause City problems? Or who are we talking about? Or United? Oh, Larson shot blocked. If Wolves score the first goal, he's offside. Yeah, that looked offside. If they were to score the first goal, that'd be fucking massive. Make the start of the Premier League interesting early days. Like, let City drop points early, Arsenal. Should be a warning to City. I mean, like, so they've definitely look like they're in control of this game, City. They're just struggling with the end product. Cross has been getting cut out, struggling to find Holland in the box. I mean, they did find him once, and he fucking headed it over the bar, but... Like, if Højlund missed a chance like that, people would have flamed him. But, you know, the difference is Holland will score, like, later on in the game, and then people will forget about it. Højlund will never score all season. And then it magnifies all the chances he could have scored and didn't. Wouldn't be surprised if Wolves score. They have some good opportunities. Yeah, I like that Larson guy they have up front. It seems like most Prem teams are going for like these, the controlled, lengthy striker. Reiner's playing out wide to Bob. Bob looking to take on his man. Cross comes into the box to the back post. Jose Sa up again. These crosses into the box from City have been poor. Are City playing well? Oz, what's going on, man? General play, they've been dominant in control of the game, but final third, the crosses into the box have been poor. Wolves have had, you know, a couple chances on some counterattacks, and here's another one. Shaw Gomez? Belgrade? Or Bellegarde, sorry. Oh my god, what a save, James Trafford! Was that guy even onside? Flag does stay down, and now it goes up. He's offside. That was a huge chance right there. Did I see that rugby tackle on Patrick Dorgu? I think I missed it. Did I say Patrick Dorgu again? Or no, you said Patrick Dorgu. That's going to be his new name. Yeah, Jeremy Doku is now Patrick Dorgu. And Patrick Dorgu can be Jeremy Doku. Reinders being too slow on the ball. Yeah, he hasn't looked... Oh my goodness, look at this. He hasn't looked that great, Reinders. How much did City get him for? The new striker era is like 6'4" guys who could bully their defenders and smash in a goal. Yeah, it's kind of like their old school. Like we're going back to the 90s. We've moved away from like the silky like Suarez, Aguero, like those type of strikers. It's just target men now. 30 mil was it for Reinders? That's actually a good price. And he's how old is he? Here's Patrick Torgu. Loses the ball. Adam was saying 45. Even that's a good price. Like, if he, I would imagine he's still under 25 years old. 45 million for a top class central midfielder. It's a great price. Even though he's not playing that well in this game, but I'm sure he will be good for you guys as the season goes on. Nori. Cross into the box. Please get me an assist here. Jose Sa is just grabbing all of these. He's eating all of these crosses up. I think that I didn't actually see it, but I'm pretty sure Dubravka got called for the first 8-second goalkeeper violation for a corner. The only guy that's smaller, quick, is Julian Alvarez. Yeah, and you still got like Martinez for Inter is kind of like that. Nico Gonzalez just gets a boot to the dome. Yeah, this Gonzalez, Reinders, Silva midfield, I don't know. They called it after 14 seconds from Dubravka holding. I actually want to see somebody score from the corner when a goalkeeper does that sometimes. When the day that happens. Oh, here comes Bernardo Silva into the box. Nico Gonzalez, shot blocked. Can Wolves clear their lines? Ait Nori having a go. Wolves still really can't get this clear. Reinders playing it out wide to Bob. Cuts in on his left foot. Beats his man. Turning into trouble. Still, he's beaten like 4 or 5 guys. He's got the whole team on him. Can he find a blue shirt in the box? Wolves clearing it away. Good defending from Wolves. Please get this out. All right. Good defending. Wolves have looked solid defensively. Dealing with all these crosses into the box. I feel like that's where most teams are trying to figure City out. You never really want to let them take advantage of you in wide areas, because if they do, you're going to get fucking cooked. If they get to the byline in areas where they can cut it back, you're cooked. Cherky was 30 million. Dude, why does City get all these fucking great deals? Like, if United tried to sign him, they would... And also, speaking of him, where the hell is he? Him and Marmouche not playing? Yeah, he's on the bench. Oh, good block there. Wolves getting eaten alive. Panther, what's going on, man? Yeah, they're parking a mad bus. And it's only 33 minutes. As soon as City get 1 goal, they're going to collapse, surely. But these are also the kind of games where Wolves will just score out of nowhere on a counter. Lovely ball from Reinders. Think over the top. Rico Lewis and Holland's just there to tap it in. City go up 1-0. That didn't last long. And now this game's going to open up. Now I think we're going to smell goals. The bet was over 2.5 goals. We won yesterday with Liverpool to win by 2. Need 2 more goals in this game. 34th minute. Surely happening there. That was lovely from Reinders. Oh. Look at that. Just cuts through two midfielders. Dink over the top. Rico Lewis squares it right to Holland. Classic Holland goal. Anybody have Holland in the FPL team? Let me guess. Tap in goal? Yeah. Literally, I could have scored that. All of us could have scored that. The build up to the goal was class, but the finish we were all scoring. This is looking like 4-0. I don't understand. Like, City sign all these guys, you know, your Marmouche, your Cherky, and you're still playing fucking Oscar Bob, who, like, is a good player, but he's not better than those guys. Are you fucking kidding me? Adams got Holland. See, I didn't want to go for Holland and Salah just because it's just that they were just so much money. Oh my goodness. Trafford coming out, claiming it well. He's had a good performance so far, Trafford. Just had a fantastic session at the slots. Almost won £100 on Fishin' Frenzy from a £10 stake. It's a W, dude. I don't fuck with slots, man. I just can't. My experience with slots, especially like slots at an actual casino, let's like, just to use a number, let's say I put in $10. Put in $10 and like a dollar spin or whatever. You bet $1, you win 50 cents. You bet $1, you win 50 cents. You bet $1, you win 50 cents until you have nothing. That's my experience with that. City on the counter again. Could they get another one here? Here's Oscar Bob. Reinders finds the shot, and they've scored 2-0. Oh my goodness. He had a questionable first 15, but now he's on fire. Unbelievable. For what was it? 45 million? Well, yeah. What a finish. Well worth 45 million. That's incredible. Well, we're definitely hitting the over 2.5. That is such a bad goal to concede. Great finish, though. He's not... Is he left-footed? Told you Wolves getting eaten alive. Yeah, I mean... How many players did they lose? They lost Cunha, who else? Like, they weren't even good last season, so... This result was expected. They better if it's definitely going to be at least a 3-goal lead by the 60th minute. If they don't put Marmouche in, at least give him a half hour, I'm actually going to be pissed. If they either put him in the 60th minute or don't put him in at all. Because I don't want 1 point. Because my fantasy shit's going to be over season on game week 1. My twin scored? Who's my twin? Reinders? I mean, we have the similar facial hair, but that's literally just it. Maybe a similar skin tone. I worry for Wolves outside of the newly promoted teams. I think they are one of the faves to go down. I mean, defensive, like going forward, they've really got nothing. They look good defensively for a bit, but now that they've conceded one, that's probably all going to go out the window. I think there's a few teams that should be worried. Like West Ham looked fucking dreadful. Luis, yeah, dude, I bet you're loving. I bet the City fans are loving this right now. Reinders is unbelievable. So what's the midfield? It's Rodri, Nico Gonzalez, and Bernardo Silva. Dude, Bernardo Silva has like every single season. Even I didn't really hear anything this window about it, but I swear every single window the guy is always linked with a move away, and he always manages to stay in the squad. And not only in the squad, he's always starting. Bees could be another one who could be in danger. They haven't played already, have they? What are the games tomorrow? Chelsea, there's Arsenal United, obviously. Chelsea, Palace. And the other one's got to be Brentford. And then who's the other team? There's Everton Leeds, but I think that's on Monday, which I probably will be live for. Gennaro, what's going on, man? And Aaron Gomes, boys up in the stream. What's going on, guys? Good to see you. Good to see you. How is the day going? Burnley, Leeds, Wolves, West Ham. Interesting to see what Everton's going to be like too. I mean, Jack Grealish is a huge signing for him. I hope he does well there, and I think he will because City was never a good move for him. I wish United signed him. United would have been perfect for Grealish because Grealish needs to be the main man in the team. He can't just be like a supporting cast. You know what I mean? Nico Gonzalez trying to go through the whole team, still has the ball, cuts it back. Reinders cross into the box, blocked out for a corner. Brentford Forest tomorrow. That'd actually be a good game. You definitely lean Forest there. Do you think Chris Wood is going to do like similar shit he did last season, or was that just like did he just have like the luckiest season of his life? Beautiful sunny day here in Toronto. Fuck, dude, I'm jealous, man. It's been raining where I live like the past couple days. Rain in August. Gotta love it. Look at this. Patrick Dorgu. He loves that little body feint. I heard Chiesa scored last game. That's the first time. Is that the first goal he scored for Liverpool? I know that was the first Premier League goal, but that was the first goal, period. Honestly, like, finish is good, but the lead, like, how the ball fell to him was the most criminal thing ever. Corner here for City. Ruben Diaz trying to find Haaland. Fighting for it. Wolves looking to clear. Only as far as Reinders takes it off the chest. Patrick Dorgu holding them off. Oh, little back rope. City still in possession. Ball played out for a throw-in. Chris Wood will still score goals because they kept Morgan Gibbs White, but don't think he will be top 5 Golden Boot again or anything like that. Yeah. So how many like realistically? Like he breaks 10, right? Is this a hate watch? It is. Welcome. I don't know. I did not see it. I'm just happy he managed to play at least. Yeah, I've seen a lot of like the Italian TikTok creators. I see. They want They love Chiesa. You guys love Chiesa. You want him to like. They want to see Chiesa like do well and be in the World Cup squad. But that's like not gonna happen. Rico Lewis found an Oscar ball about wide. Oof, played it back into him. Tried to do a little backflip, but didn't pan out. Wolves clearing here. Wolves are getting just absolutely dominated here. Almost at the halftime. I need to see the stats after this. Possession stats must be a joke. He was very good, very unfortunate with injuries. Yeah, what was that major one he got? Like, was it ACL? Or I thought he like straight up broke his leg. If United wins if United wins tomorrow, Arteta will be under pressure. I mean, I don't think it's the first game of the season. People can be very can overreact a lot. You know what I mean? It's a long season. Even if United loses first game, if Arsenal loses it, it's not going to define their season, that one game. You know what I mean? I think if Arteta finishes lower than second, he'll have pressure, 100%. But then if you're Arsenal, it's like, do you look to replace him and think that you could actually get somebody that could take you to that next level? Or do you just stick with Arteta and be happy with like the foundation he's built within the squad to consistently get Champions League football? Because you could easily get rid of Arteta and it could be the same type of shit when you got rid of Wenger. Because everybody was complaining about Wenger, all he does is finish fourth. You got rid of Wenger, and then you would have freaking sold your left testicle to get fourth place for many years after that. But like the question is, does that guy even exist? Like I genuinely don't believe that there is a manager that could take Arsenal to actually win the league. I don't think it's actually it's not a possibility. I think 2-2 for United Arsenal tomorrow. Even if I would take a draw. Bellegarde ball into the box. Imagine City or Wolves get one back here. Imagine Joao Gomez shoot it maybe, or nah, just cross it right into his hands. Yeah, that works too. Wolves might get relegated. Hey, man, as long as Sunderland stay up. If Arteta doesn't win something this year, he's gone. Ryder's looking to get forward again. It's closed down. Ball's played out for another corner to City. There's five minutes of added time. We are in the 48th minute. Arsenal needs more players still. Squad has no depth. I mean, they've got more depth than a lot of fucking Prem teams. Not the same amount of depth as like a City, Liverpool, but pretty much more depth than everybody else other than those two. Ty wasn't complaining about Wenger. You mean headphones? Patrick Dorgu looked like a handball. Falls into the box. Sounded like a whistle, but apparently there wasn't. Ball's still in play. Wolves looking to clear. Launches it long. Out for a throw-in. They're just dying for a halftime whistle here, Wolves. Could have been a free kick there, too. Looked like Ruben Diaz just smacked that guy in the face. Not sure an FA Cup or a Carabao Cup would save him. This is the 6th year and has 1 trophy. I don't think they'd actually, even if he doesn't, unless he finishes like 4th, if he finishes out of the Champions League spots, probably will be gone. If he finishes 3rd or 2nd, they'll keep him again. Aaron Gomes, man, dude. Round of applause for the absolute GOAT. Showing his love with the super chat, Aaron Gomes. It's always love, brother. Make sure you guys put the W's in the chat. Aaron Gomes always showing the love and support. Shout out Aaron Gomes. Shout out all you guys, man. How many likes do we even have on the stream right now? Boys, you know the drill right now. 11 people, 11 likes. That's what you like to see. I'm going to try and do as many Prem games as I can. I originally was planning on doing the ones earlier today as well, but I woke up. The Newcastle Villa game was at 4:30 for me. I woke up at 4 and I'm like, yeah, I'm too tired. And then I woke up to watch the games after that, and I saw that it ended 0-0, and I'm like, yeah, I'm happy I didn't fucking wake up to watch that, because I would have been pissed. Look at that. WWW. And listen to Grav, boys. Smash that like button. Especially if you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn the bell on. We are going to be live tomorrow, and I want to see all you motherfuckers there. I want the vibes to be high tomorrow. Arsenal United, one of the biggest games of the season, and it's on opening day. At Old Trafford. Benjamin Sesko debut, hopefully. I can't imagine he's not going to start. That's the end of the first half, though. City 2, Wolves 0. Pure domination from Manchester City. Holland looking very amused walking to the tunnel. Matt Das, what's going on, man? He says, I'm so happy the Prem is back. Yeah, dude, I'm really excited for this season. I'm hoping United can actually, like, compete this season. Because I actually enjoyed last season, too. Like, it was, as a whole, it was entertaining. It was one of the more entertaining Prem seasons, in my opinion. But United was just dog shit. So if United could actually compete this year, and I'm not saying compete for the actual title, but just, like, compete for, like, Champions League spots. Or just, like, compete in a game. Because we couldn't even do that last season. I just want to see these stats real quick. Oh, yeah. 68% possession for City. Wolves have had 2 shots, none on target. It's been pure domination. The sitting, you gotta try and play, man. Like, you have to try and attack. You can't just sit back, especially against a lot of the big teams, but especially against City, man. They're so good at breaking teams down that just sit back like that. This Wolves team is playing so deep. Kyle, what's going on, man? Everton fan here in the States. Super pumped to get Grealish this season. Yeah, I was just talking about him earlier. I was interesting to see how Everton are going to be this year. I'm hoping that they're going to be better than normal. Like, I don't want to see them fighting for relegation or anything like that. But I think that's a really good move for Grealish, because I was saying Grealish should never have been... He should have never went to City in the first place. Grealish needs to be the main man in the team. He can't be a supporting cast type of guy. Or else there's literally just no point of having him. Am I going to watch the Barca game? I mean, like, it's on right now, isn't it? I mean, it's half time right now. I could throw it on. I was going to watch it... But Rashford's not starting, so, like, what the fuck? Oh, it's not even on yet. It's on in 5 minutes. I thought it started half hour ago. Like, fucking Fermin Lopez? Are you fucking kidding me? Top 10 finish is really probable for the Toffees. Top 10? Here, let's see. Let's look at the table real quick, and let me see if I can name 10 teams that are better than Everton right now. I'll give you my realistic opinion on where I think they'd finish. All right. Can I name 10? They're not better than Liverpool, City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Newcastle, Villa, Spurs,
United. Can I name 2 more? Not better than Palace. Who was taking that 10th spot? Is it Everton? It very well could be. Everton's not better than Forest. Sunderland. Here, Everton, they're better than a West Ham. They're better than Leeds. I imagine they're probably going to be in the range of like 11th to 13th. 11th, 12th, 13th. Better than Burnley. Better than Wolves. I would probably say their teams. I mean, you gotta see. I gotta see how they play as well. Because then they got ripped. I know it was the preseason, but Bournemouth ripped them apart.
That's fair, man. I'll take it over the last few years. Well, yeah, I mean, I do like to see them do well because they're an historic Premier League team. I can make an illustration of yours at the casual fan. Like, wait, what do you mean? Tea break and some fruit. Ooh, dude, I could actually go for a banana. Always thought Grealish was a misfit at City. I mean, he is a bit of a misfit at heart. Did I say Brighton as well? Yeah, Brighton's better than Everton. Troy, what's your prediction for tomorrow? United 2, Arsenal 1. That's been my locked-in prediction. Let's see one of the other ones if I was correct on. I haven't even seen the predictions I put in the Discord. Digital art? Yeah, dude. I mean, if you want to send, by all means. All right, I said 4-0 Liverpool. So I was right with Liverpool winning. Villa 2-1 was wrong there. Brighton 2-0 was wrong there. Spurs 2-0 was right about Spurs winning. Wrong scoreline. Sunderland West Ham 1-1 was wrong. City 3-1, still a possibility. Chelsea 1-1, Forest 1-0, United 2-1, Everton 2-1. You think Holland will get one more shot on target? Oh, definitely. He'll probably have another goal in him. Unless he gets, like, subbed off early. Which I don't believe he would, but you never know. Hope Sheshko will score five goals this season. Dude, if he doesn't score at least 10, then it's not good. Counterbase says Wolves going down by the looks of it. They're basically fucked. I mean, is there potential that they could do some business? Like, I mean, I don't know if anybody's actually looking at any Wolves transfer news, but they could do some late window business. How much would you put on United 2-1? Not a penny. I can't trust until I actually see on the field that they can be trusted. I can't bet on United to win. TT, what's going on, man? Good to see you up in here. He says if United's winning tomorrow, there's a chance. Yeah, like I was saying, earlier on in the preseason, If United win 3 out of their first 5 games, I think that's really good. Like, I'll take that happily. Sesko jumped really high when playing. Yeah, dude, he's just a straight athlete. Like those, like I was saying, those videos of him playing basketball, like the guy straight up can dunk and everything. He's massive and he's good with the ball at his feet.
Arsenal, Fulham, Burnley, City, and we have fucking tough schedule at the beginning. Fulham, Burnley should be W's. Out of City and Chelsea, Arsenal, I expect a win and a draw. It doesn't matter who it's against, but at least a win, and you can. I'm only accepting a loss to one of those teams between Arsenal, Chelsea, and City. Alex, what's going on, bro? Long time. No see. Shave hair if United wins 3 trophies this season. Premier League and FA Cup and EPL Cup. I need to go back and actually see like my old videos when the last time I had my hair cut. Like, you know that United Strand guy that like isn't going to cut his hair till United wins 5 games in a row? I swear my hair has been growing like longer, if not a similar amount of time. Shave hair if United wins. Or he said Premier League, FA Cup, or EPL Cup. Nah. If they won the Premier League, I would do that. Help Newcastle keep Isak, leave him out of the squad, train on his own, ruin his World Cup year. I mean, I don't think that's going to... Even if he didn't play, like, it's not like he plays for fucking... Like, he plays for Sweden. Like, Sweden will play him no matter what. Might ruin his form going into it. Sweden actually have a good team, man. Kuleveski, Gilchrist, Isak. That fucker who plays for Spurs. Probably someone else I'm forgetting. Thoughts on Mateta? Great striker. I wonder how long he's actually going to stay at Palace. Or how long Palace will be able to keep him. Because how old is Mateta? He's not that old, is he? Daniel Lowe, what's going on? Other than Bruno, who will lead United this season? It's a good question. It's a good question. You know, that's something that I've wondered myself of. Or my complaint about this team is that there's not enough leaders in the squad. And I think Maguire does have a bit of those leadership qualities, but still, like if you're looking to Harry Maguire as like your second choice captain or whatever, it's not good enough. But I mean, we have a really young squad, and like I'm hoping maybe the new guys could come in, and I just want to let Bruno lead with his words. You know, he's the captain. Let him take care of that. He's good at that. If other people want to lead by showing examples on the field. I don't want to hear words. I want to see the ball in the back of the net. and not our own net. And I don't want to see Onana. Like, I really hope we fucking sign a goalkeeper before the window shuts. But it does look like we are going to keep Onana.
Second half about to start here. Players coming back out.
Liverpool away on October will be tough. Well, my birthday is in October, so it'll be nice if United... And you know what? United always, like... Even when we're bad, we somehow manage to beat Liverpool. Like, we end up beating Liverpool or City, like, at least once a season. Recently, at least. Critics talked about Garnacho's ball hogging last season. You think he'll learn to pass more? I do not. I literally think he's going to go to Chelsea and it's going to be the exact same shit like when Sancho went there. I don't understand why you just don't get Donnarumma. I mean, it looks like you guys are getting Donnarumma from what I've heard. Not like now that Ederson's been left out of the squad, like that's 100% going to happen. I'd take Donnarumma. I mean, like, I'd take Donnarumma, but at the same time, I wouldn't be upset if City got him. Because, like, obviously, it'd be nice to have a world-class goalkeeper. But at the same time, I don't want the club to have to be one of the highest wage guys, be the goalkeeper. You know what I mean? I agree with you, Troy. Less words and more action on the field, resulting in goals and points. Yes, we want to see goals. We want to see the ball in the back of their net, not our net. But I think we are going to see goals this season. Last year was tough, man, because you were watching these United games, especially like the actual United fans. It's tough for us. We're watching these games, and we're just like, the game starts, and we're kind of just like waiting. Like, we feel like Wolves like right now. We're just like hoping we can go 90 minutes without conceding, and we're all just knowing that we're not going to score a goal. And if we do, it's just going to be like something really scrappy. Like, I really hope Seshko like just fucking... He doesn't even have to go, like, absolutely crazy. I just miss... We've had strikers like Ibra, Ronaldo gave me that feeling a bit. But I haven't, like... I miss when we had Van Persie the last time we won the league. And I just, like, you just knew he was going to score every single game. Like, leading into every game, you're like, all right, Van Persie's getting at least one. It's like a certainty. Like, with the feeling that City have with Haaland. And he, like, even if he doesn't play well, you're just like, yeah, he's going to get at least one. Šeško will bag 32 this season. I've changed my mind. I mean, I just hope he has a good... I mean, I hope he starts. Like, let's get there first. Oh, Wolves. Chance here, coming down the right-hand side. Ball comes into the box. Imagine they... Oh my god, it's just gone wide past the post. That would have been a huge start to the second half for Wolves. Strand Larson, that was your moment, son. Great ball down the wing. Lovely ball into the box. Just couldn't get it on target. Hits the water bottle. Premier League is not easy, and the season's so long, I feel for the players. That'll be another good thing, too, that we only have to worry about the Premier League. And, like, well, obviously we got the domestic cup competitions as well, but we don't have those extra European games, so we can just focus solely. And you know what? I want to see us do well in the league. I don't give a fuck about the FA Cup. I don't give a fuck about the Carabao Cup. I would rather see us finish 6th in the league and not win a domestic cup than finish like 10th and win the FA Cup or Carabao Cup, okay? We've been there. We've done it recently. I'm over it. Fucking perform in the league. All right? So if we got knocked out to Grimsby, I would not care. I mean, I'd care a little bit, but like I want to see league. If Onana keeps making mistakes and costs us games like last season, that'll be another heartbreak for the club. Well, I mean, like, if we genuinely are playing the season with Onana, this is like what I was saying. I'm like, that's the tough thing. If we play with Onana, that's 10 points gone, just from him alone. Poof. And that's like minimum in my opinion. Like some of the goals that or errors that he's made last season baffles me. Like the one where the cross came into the box and it was like bouncing and nobody was even around him and all he had to do was catch it and he just bobbled it right to the guy. That is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Like I don't even like a Sunday league keeper wouldn't even do that. We just hit rock bottom losing cups to Spurs, so it can only be up from there, right? You would think. I mean, the only way it gets worse is if we get relegated. Barcelona already 1-0, Rafinha. And for the people that are watching the Barca game, I may throw it on as well. But if you're watching the Barca game, let me know when Rashford comes on, or if he comes on. Onana has a false 9. I bet he can score some goals. Probably score more goals than Hoyland. How is Onana meant to save shots when his arse hangs out of his shorts? What if he just, like, completely turns it around and has a good season? Manraj, what's going on? Yeah, Barcelona, I saw the Rafinha 1-0. Was it a nice goal? We are all praying on City to lose right now, right? We are, but it is 2-0, and they're winning. They're going to win this game. Yeah, Colt, what's going on, man? Yo, brother. You doing a watch along tomorrow, hoping for a Man United win? 100%, brother. I will be here. I will be live. And United will be winning 2-1, and Seshko will score the winner. How's my day been? It's been pretty good, man. I've been enjoying it. I miss Premier League mornings, man. Great day, great games today as well. Sunderland game was crazy. Got some beautiful goals in the Spurs game. Can't wait until Marmoush comes on the 89th minute and Troy starts crying. Dude, I'll DM Pep if he does that. How many points does Nori have right now? I'm having a fucking shocker game week 1, man. There's no way I only have 11 points. Nuri's got 1? Are you high? I've seen the guy make 3 tackles alone. I need Marmoush to literally either come on in the next 10 minutes or not play at all. And then I need Reece James to play well. Yeah, Tottenham looking good. Yeah, I can't believe those goals Richarlison scored. Like, the second one is literally contender for goal of the season, game week 1. Onana would miss the floor falling off a chair. Or Marmoush comes on 89th minute, gets a red card 90th minute. Look at this from Oscar Bob. Can City get this 3rd goal? Still alive. I eat Nori. Ooh, imagine. Tijani is good, though. That's Reinders, yeah? Yeah, that is Reinders. He is good. He is. The first 15 minutes, he was like, kind of looked a step behind, but then after that, he's literally been the best player on the field. Here's Bernardo Silva. Closed down. Good defending there from Wolves. Can they get a little spark to them right now? Honestly, 2-0 isn't the worst scoreline. It's the most dangerous scoreline in football. They get one. All the momentum swings. This is not over. If City make it 3-0, then it is over. Watch me win against Arsenal and then lose to Fulham next week. I didn't even see the Fulham game against Brighton, but I saw they equalize in the 90th minute. I'll probably end up watching that game later on. Because our Fulham, like, are they better than they were last season? Are they worse? Are they about the same? Because they have a good team. Like, they got some good players. They're always, and especially, like, we always, it's tough for United to play against them. I swear United plays better against the top teams and then worse against like the mid-table lower teams because like they don't try as much because like they feel like they're expected to win, and then like this is the fucking there really is no league where you can play with the attitude where you're expected to win. You have to go out there and fight for 3 points every single time, but especially not in the Premier League. Nori will have 6 when it hits the 60th minute if they still have a clean sheet. What if he subs him off 59th minute? Subs off 59th minute and then subs on Marmouche 89th minute. Fulham still making their stadium. Also, for the substitutes at like the shit that happened with like Kierkegaard and Frimpong. If like, let's say they make the sub, and it's like the 59th minute, 50 seconds. And then, like, as he's walking off the field, it hits 60. And then he goes off. Would that still count? Like, where is the actual line? Or is it just like when the sub is put on the board? If he subs him off in the 59th minute, you don't get... But like, let's say like it happened, like it's like the sub board goes up like 59 minutes, 50 seconds. And as he's walking off the field, it goes into the 60th minute. Don't get carried away. If he scores, Xerxes could score first game and everyone was hyped, but he was just a cart horse. Dude, Xerxes still is class, man. When he comes back from injury, I think he's going to play a big part in the team. If he can stay fit, that is. I don't know how precise they are about it. Højlund going to AC Milan. Dude, how about when, like, the United players were doing, like, their player commentary names or whatever, like, we're pronouncing their names. Hold on a sec. Wolves have a chance here. There's a bird flying in front of the fucking camera. Ball comes into the box. Nobody's there at the back post, man. Somebody's got to be there. Chance is still alive. City, half players back now. Wolves just going to go all the way back, trying to keep some possession for a bit. When the United players were pronouncing their names and it got to Højlund, he literally just looked so sad. He's like, he's like, I don't need to say this. I'm leaving. Grapefruit up in here. What's going on, man? Is there anyone's performance that surprised you this game so far? I mean, like, I'm impressed by Reinders, but like I already knew he was a good player. Surprised. Not really. I think everybody's been pretty expected. Don't they get Rodri back in this team too? No, I don't think I've heard one person actually say that City's going to win the league. They're being very overlooked. I feel like people should start saying that so they could put some pressure on them and have to deal with that. Saw Christian Norgard pronounce his name, and he is the most unexpected voice ever. Strand Larson forces Trafford to punch it over the bar out for a corner here for Wolves. Yeah, dude, like Norgard, Zuba, like Zuba Mendy, if he plays, whoever it is, or both of them, they're getting cooked. We already cooked Zuba Mendy. And that was with the bonzo-ass team we had last season. Come on, Wolves. Please score at least one. Actually, do I want them to score? Because they're not going to win. And that's just going to ruin my freaking clean sheet. Speaking of, we are almost into the 60th minute. And I don't think Marmouche is warming up. Or anybody's warming up for that matter. Zuby Doo. Where are you? Like, you got Zuby Doo, where are you? And no Shodegaard. You just got a bunch of hiders in the team. They'd be really good at hide and seek, that Arsenal team. They'd win the league in that. I wish for Wolves to score and make the game more interesting. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're just sitting so deep. They've had a couple opportunities. Oh my goodness, mistake there. Doku's there to clean it up, though. Reinders again. How's Oscar Bob wide in support? Continuing his run forward here is Reinders. Cuts it back. Holland 3-0. Yeah, it's over. It's fucking over. Great. Reinders is fucking unbelievable. I gotta put that motherfucker in my fantasy team. I'm taking out... Should I take out Cole Palmer for Reinders? Thoughts? He's always looking to make that forward run, man. Reinders has the most points out of anybody in the fantasy this week, surely, right? Goal and an assist. Who else has done... Richarlison scored twice. And I didn't even see the third goal. Did he get an assist or anything on that? Who even scored the third goal for Spurs? I didn't even see. Yes. Reinders in, Palmer out. Look at the vision, too. This is a class finish from Holland. Oh, Saw, honestly, could have saved that. He got his hand there. It just goes underneath him. Got a full hand on that. Troy, we're genuinely... Do you think United will finish? You said top six. Six. I said 6 to... I'm locking in 6th. My range was 6th to 8th, but I'm locking in 6th. Play's being stopped here. I don't know if this goal is being checked or not. We won the bet yesterday of Liverpool to win by 2. If this goal counts, we're going to win our bet today of over 2.5 goals. And I don't see why it wouldn't count. Oh, there's some Rico Lewis, Strand Larson getting into it. Well, we're past the 60th minute at least. At this point, I just want City to keep the clean sheet so Nori can get me my points. But put on Marmouche. You bald bastard. Like, fuck. City top of the league? I mean, alphabetically, I guess they are. Subs coming on. Wait, that was Marmouche, right? There was someone in the way. Marmouche was one of those guys getting ready, right? 60. He is. Okay, let's go. All right. Fucking do something. You still got time. I'll take that. If he comes on within the next 2 minutes, that's a decent amount of time. Fresh legs as well. Could be even better than if he started. Doku, Lewis, and Bernardo Silva are going to come off. Jeremy Doku, a.k.a. Patrick Dorgu. Watch the clean sheet go away right here. Corner here to Wolves. Okay, let's get this sub going. Get him off. We want Marmouche. Barcelona have 3 goals. Oh, message retracted. Barca 2-0. I'm looking it up right now. It still says 1. It hasn't. Oh no, here we go. 2-0. Who scored though? Still hasn't updated. Yamal? Oh no, Fernan Torres. Serie A doesn't start till next week. All right. Omar Marmouche. Please get me a goal and an assist at least. City fans in the chat, would it be crazy to say like Marmouche at striker would offer more than Haaland? Like I feel like the Haaland, the only thing he really gives you more than what Marmouche would is the physicality. And look at Haaland's playing with that dog in him right now. He's trying to run this down. And that was Marmouche, right? Gets on the end of it, wins a free kick there. Yellow card coming out. Who scored? The third goal for City was Haaland. It's been Haaland, Reinders, Haaland again. Marmouche just wins a free kick there. Good press there from him. Imagine an Nori assist to Marmouche. That's what we're looking for. Comeback is on. Comeback for who? Oh, wait. Did Wolves score here? Haaland wants the hat trick. Yeah, dude, he just scores, especially at the beginning of the season. He just eats. Who's City's next game against? Why do we have to get Arsenal the first day while Man City get Wolves? Honestly, like in our first 5 games, we play Arsenal, Chelsea, and City. I'm all right with getting the tough ones out early. You know what I mean? Like people will, like if we
have a poor start because we're playing against these teams, and maybe I'm hoping for at least 3 out of 5 wins. Let's say we don't manage to do that. It's going to be a long season. There are going to be people, our own fans and rival fans, of course, are going to do it, that are, going to lose all type of hope and just write off the season just from the fucking first game alone, even if we lose against Arsenal. But I think people got to be patient and just keep your faith in Ruben, man. Ruben's a smart guy. Everything he's done so far in terms of like just the system and getting the players to understand it, and then also cutting out the players that are toxic in the team. Everything he's done so far has been good for the club, in my opinion. The results will come. Even if they don't come right away, they will come. And you know what? The guy doesn't, like, he's not a fucking liar. That's what I didn't like about Ten Hag. The guy was he fucking lies all the time. Ruben said, even after we won, beat Everton 4-0, I'm pretty sure that was the game after, he was like, the storm's coming. And sure enough, it came. Pause. But then at the end of the season, he said the good days are coming. And I believed them. Ruben scammering is crazy. Here comes City again. Give the ball to Marmouche. Reinders wide to Ait Nori. I'm fine with this as well. Keep it on the left-hand side. Here he is, Omar Marmouche. Gonzalez pulled down. City getting a free kick here, decently far out. They're looking to play on quick. Back out wide to Ait Nori. Man City just having a fucking walk in the park on them. Reinders trying to find Holland in the middle. Passes just far away from him. Wolves able to clear. Ruben led you to 15th? Bro, that was Ten Hag's fault. That was all Ten Hag's fault. All that Ruben's second half of the season, last season, was literally just preseason for this season. It's a long season, and each game is tough. Got to keep the spirits high and believe. See, that's what I'm saying. We can't, and even just something so little, like even like a player in our own squad, just like could easily have a run of bad games, like so quickly. The feelings in the club can turn toxic. Like once certain players, like being a manager is so hard. You gotta nurture players nowadays. You gotta pet them. Especially when the players that are starting aren't performing. There's obviously going to be players on the bench that are thinking, wow, why is this guy playing and I'm not? And that's what I want to see change under Ruben, which was not the case under the last previous managers, we'd have guys like Rashford who'd have an absolute stinker of a game. And then we have these guys on the bench that just aren't even getting a chance to play. Even when they come in off the bench, they do better than these guys that are starting week in, week out and just not contributing whatsoever. Four changes here for Wolves. Is it going to help them? Probably not. I think the two worst teams, West Ham, Holland coming out here. Here we go. Cherokee coming out. Wolves and West Ham have easily looked the worst.
Burnley obviously holding 3 as well, but I didn't think they looked as bad as Wolves. They looked bad, but not as, I don't think they looked as bad as Wolves and West Ham. See, now Holland's out. He's not getting his hat trick. This is where Marmouche comes and shine. This is your opportunity to be the main man. Oh my goodness. Wolves putting on the pressure here. Pope in a little bit of trouble. Or not Pope, Trafford. And Wolves win it back. Set him up for a bicycle kick. Didn't go for it though. Shouts for a handball. Referee says no. I'm sure VAR's going to have a look at it. Manvar says, I still think Rashford would be the best player if he was on Man U currently. I don't know why. I mean, in terms of ability, like, I think Rashford's a great player. Like, honestly, and he is one of the best players in the team. In terms of talent, he's probably the best player in the team, without question. But his attitude's shit. And for that reason, I don't want him anymore. I'm over it. He doesn't have... You know what? This is a sad thing. I feel like this is the case for a lot of professionals. They love football. Everybody at some point has a love-hate relationship with football. And even me right now. Like, you love the sport, but in certain teams and certain times throughout the season, you start to hate it. Like, you love it, but like you hate it. You know what I mean? And that's where I feel like Rashford is at. Like, he didn't have that fire with United anymore. They love football, but they hate everything that comes with it. You know what I mean? And it's not even really about passion for the sport. I think it's more like passion of like wanting to be the best. Like, they don't want to do all that extra work it takes to be the best. They don't want to deal with, obviously, all the media bullshit as well. It's a job to him only now? Yeah, exactly. And you know what? Obviously, you know, none of us know what it's actually like to be a freaking Premier League footballer. Oh my goodness. Good clearance away from Nori. But it's kind of like, if I was to compare it to something, like sometimes, like I'll enjoy like gaming streams, for example. I enjoy gaming, but when I'm doing gaming streams like consistently, this is why I don't do them consistently. After a certain point, when I start to feel like I'm doing it and it starts to feel like a job, then I don't enjoy it anymore. And then when I don't enjoy it, I just stop doing it because there's just no point. So it's the same thing with football. Like, once it starts, for these guys, I'd imagine, once it starts feeling like a job, then it's not fun anymore. But then again, these guys are getting paid millions, so that's probably pretty fun. If I was getting paid millions to play a game that I didn't like, I would do it with a smile on my face. That's why they say never work with family. It's true, really. You think we need a new goalie instead of Onana? 100%, bro. As I say, Onana will cost us 10 points this season on his own. Nori's been really solid defensively. Surely he's fucking getting more points here. Like, we get, like,
Intercepting passes counts as a defensive contribution, right? I get it, Troy. Like, I was in school. Some subjects were good, and sometimes were not, depending on the day. Yeah, dude, I was freaking terrible in school. Like, I liked like subjects that I actually cared about, but like science, for example. Like, I liked like I don't know if you guys call it this, but like social studies, which is just like history. Like English, but like something like science. I hated science. I don't give a fuck about plant cells. I didn't care when I was in school. Now that I'm older, I don't care even more. Like, seriously. I don't want to do chemistry. The only chemistry that I want to deal with is my ultimate team. Nori always been a good player, but was stuck in a shite team. You'll be happy to know he's on 8 points now. What is considered good for a player? Like, points-wise. Like, where are you actually, like, what's the minimum points to be like, okay, I'm actually getting value out of this guy? Like, I got 6 points for Pedro Porro. Is that good? Marmouche is still only on 1, though. Dubravka got 2. Minte got 3 from the bench. Oh, Cherokee gets his goal. Wait, who assisted that? Instant impact. City's new number 10 answers quickly. For Donut. Now they are officially, not alphabetically, top of the league. Impact game, start of the season. Statement. Who assisted that, though? 5 and above is decent. 10 plus is really good. Tell me Marmouche assisted this. It wasn't. Is that an O'Reilly assist? I don't think he knew much about it, but I'm pretty sure it went off him last before. But they buy any position except goalie, United? I just can't see. And what's even the story on Onana's injury? Because he's not playing tomorrow. But I do see him like in the training pictures, though. So I genuinely don't know. How's the hate watch? Salty. But on the bright side, I did bet on over 2.5 goals in this game, so that was good. Barcelona are 2-0 up. Mallorca have 2 red cards. That's shocking. That game's got 6 minimum written all over it. I have 19 points now. Marmouche is definitely going to end up with 1. And he will be getting... I'm getting rid of him out of my FPL. Like, he's fully bouncing. See if I can get Reinders. Reinders is 5.5 million and Marmouche is 8.5. Like, fuck me, man. I could have done this so much better. Seven minutes left. Can they get one more? Saw some nice goals in this game, but not really much of a competition here. Wolves just straight getting battered from the first minute to the last. (10-0) Barca. Surely, if Rashford gets subbed in and gets like more than a half an hour to play and doesn't score against freaking 9 men. Just speaking of United players that are being like loaned out and shit, what is the word on Antony? Because I haven't even seen any like news about him being linked to either a permanent move or a loan anywhere. Like I knew there were like Betis wanted him back, but they didn't want to actually pay the money for him. Or I think they wanted to loan him again. Here we go, Marmouche. Can you make something happen? Don't pass. Just go through a fucking skill run. Can't let Cherky show him up. City just trying to see this game out right now. They don't even want, like, they're starting to take pity on them. Here's Reinders. Can he get another one? Does find his shot. It's well past the post. Long ball over the top. Our Wolves going to get one back. Huang cuts back onto his left foot. Over to his right again. Does he have any support? Here it comes. Can they find a shot, though, Wolves? They do, but it's blocked. Play's still alive, though. Can he keep this in? He cannot. But they do win a throw-in. I actually don't even want Wolves to score. It just does nothing for me. You know, United are gonna have a 3-4-0 win as well tomorrow. Yeah, this game's definitely tied off. Boys, let's hear it for the boss, Troy. Hit the like button. Show him your love. Hey, dude, man. Shout out all to you guys, especially the guys that are still in here to the very end, because this game has completely died off. So, I understand. But shout out to the guys who are here to the very end. Absolute legends. You guys make the stream what it is, honestly, man. Hey, man. Aaron... You're actually, like, the biggest fucking legend, bro, man. I can literally not express how much I appreciate the love and support you show for the channel. Another super chat dropped in. Guys, anybody left in the chat, drop a W for the boy, Aaron. You know the drill, man. The guy, every stream, he's in here showing his love and support. Always liking, always commenting, sharing, all that stuff. Super chats, any way he can support this channel, he does. And he's very, very appreciated over here. And we're almost at 15 likes on the stream as well. Big shout out to everybody who's already hit that like button. More streams in the future are going to be coming. Cherokee bringing forward. Nobody's even contesting him. No, Marmouche, you bastard! A good touch there. He could have found a shot. Reiner's going to try and save this, keep it in. Louis says Arsenal 3-1. Luis with an Aaron W. Love to see it. Marmouche goes down to the box. Penalty. No, please. We wanted a penalty. You fuck. Cherokee's going to let Marmouche take it, please. He was outside. Yeah, it was outside the box. So close, though. $7 minutes? You kidding me? I'll actually take it. Gives time for Marmouche. Cherokee standing over it, but Marmouche, I think, is wanting to say it because he won the free kick, but I think Cherokee just wants to take it. And Ruben Diaz is going in there telling him what's up. It is going to be Marmouche. It's into the wall. Falls back out to Reinders. Going to look to find a shot again. Can get it on target. Out for a goal kick. Ronaldo would love this free kick. Yeah, it gives me like Portugal, Spain vibes, that distance. It honestly it wasn't even that bad of a free kick. It's just like, it's hard to get it around the wall there. Matias Nunez, fighting to keep this alive. Does well. City able to play out of that. Can they switch the play here? I thought this McAfee guy, or whatever his name is, was supposed to... I thought he was leaving City. I thought he was supposed to go to, like, Forest or some shit. Nico Gonzalez down hurt for City right now. Wolves still playing on. Gonna try and get some respect back, at least, with one goal. Can they? Shot is there. Pretty straightforward for Trafford.
Tottenham will definitely replicate how they played against PSG whenever they play City next week. I'd hope so, man. And Spurs usually do pretty decent against City. It's always usually a good game, that one. And they look great against Burnley. I know it's Burnley, but Richarlison looked fucking top class. Looked like Everton Richarlison. Formation-wise, I don't know the outcome. That not Club World Cup, Super Cup game. Like they literally had it won. There was 10 minutes left, and they just throw away the 2-goal lead. The Wolves fans still getting into it, though, clapping on their team. Down 4-0. It is going to be a long season for them. Unless they're doing some late business in this window, this team they currently have is going to get ripped apart. I don't know how we shut down everyone, but Dembele, I guess that's why he's a Ballon d'Or favorite. Dembele, I always thought Dembele was better than Mbappe. Even before last season. Like, if he never really struggled with injuries and was able to have a proper career at Barca, could have been one of the top players of all time. Luis says hopefully we win versus Tottenham next week. Yeah, let me see the other games. United play Fulham after Arsenal. 4-4 Wolves, imagine. Prime. So I'm going to be live tomorrow. I could be live earlier for the earlier game, the Chelsea Crystal Palace. And I'll probably have the Forest Brentford game on as well. But obviously we're going to be live for the United game. And then on Monday, Everton are playing Leeds. Could be live for that as well because it's actually had a good time. But then next week you see, yeah, obviously City Tottenham, good game. Any other big matchups? Newcastle Liverpool next week is going to be fucking mayhem. And I'm pretty sure they're playing at St. James Park. It's going to be fucked. And what do you actually think is going to end up happening with this whole Isak situation? You think Newcastle just say fuck it, sell him to Liverpool, take the money, or do they just say fuck you, sit on the bench and no play, or not even on the bench, don't even be in this, just sit at home? Cherky looks like one of those guys that's just like he seems like he's a great player, but he seems like a bad teammate, you know what I mean? Liverpool destroy Newcastle. I will actually see that game, the Villa-Newcastle game, because how sad must it be if you're a Newcastle fan right now? You have such a good season last season, qualify for Champions League, you win a cup, you think, it feels good, you think you're going to build off that for the next season, and then everything just fucking falls apart. All that shit going to go crumbling down. I think they sell and try to salvage this transfer window by investing in the best available. But even then, do you really, this is why Newcastle, I understand why Newcastle fans are pissed off at him. Because why did he wait so long to say that? And, maybe we don't know. Maybe it just got released to the public that he wanted to leave at the time when we saw it. We don't know actually how long he's been saying that. But that's just what it's made to look like. So if Newcastle at the point where they are now, let's say they sell him for freaking 100+ million. Do you even want to spend that right now if you're Newcastle? Because all the good players are gone. You're going to spend all that money you're going to get for him on like second, third choice options and then be stuck with them when you could just... They're probably, at this point, they just got to play out this season, maybe see if there is someone available of that quality. Like, Seshko would have been good. But other than that, like, if they're going to get Nicholas Jackson or some shit, this is the same opinion I had about United. There's no point in getting these guys. You might as well just wait for the next season and see who comes available. Because then you're just going to be stuck with them. Anyway, that's the full-time whistle right there. 4-0 absolute domination from Man City against Wolves on their own ground. Man of the match, I think we can all agree, Reinders, absolutely incredible. Let's see how many points Marmouche actually finished with. Isak told Newcastle he wanted to leave 2 months ago. So it's their own fault? Newcastle don't even have a sporting director? Nori got 8 points and Marmouche only got 1. Fuck me. Yeah, I'm taking him out of my team. Anyway, boys, it's been an absolute fucking pleasure as always. Shout out everybody that stayed to the end, especially. I know the game's kind of died off around when it was 3-0. But it was good. You guys know United Arsenal tomorrow. I don't need to remind you. Hopefully we see you guys all there. First game of the season. Massive game against Arsenal. Ben Seshko going to score the winner. You heard it here first. They are going to win 2-1. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell on. Hope you guys have a brilliant rest of your day, and I hope to see you guys ready for tomorrow. Peace. I forgot to send you the fucking Fubo